is, can you share the deep ball plays you use in the Titans playbook? Absolutely. Absolutely, Dotting. I can do that. Let's take a look at some of those deep balls that I have been using, and you must have been watching the streams recently. And let's do it. Let's go over what those look like. So I'm gonna go over the ones, all the ones I use. So I come out in Gun Bunch week, and the first one is the deep corner. Excuse me. Woo! Excuse me. The first one I come out in is deep corner from Gun Bunch week. And now, these deep balls are specifically for against like cover 4 or cover 3. A little bit of cover 2. 2-man under, you have a little bit of problem because you have a man-to-man guy attached to one of the guys running routes, and then that can cause problems. So, first and foremost, what you want to try and do when you're doing this is you're trying to run a deep post from one side of the field all the way across the other side of the field. Meanwhile, you're trying to get the attention of like these safeties, like this safety. Let me go to cover 3 first, and we'll then go to cover 4. So you're trying to get the attention of this safety here, and you want him to kind of stay underneath. So that's really kind of the formula of what you're trying to do. You're trying to isolate him and attack him and make him pay attention to some other receivers. So and how we do that is from this Gun Bunch deep corner. This is one way. So the adjustments I make, I go LB up on the right stick to max protect. Then I take Ted Ginn Jr. on the far left, Teddy Ball Game Ginn, and I hot route him on a slant. And then I take Jericho Cotchery, still stud in the game, and I streak him. So that's the route combination. I have 7 guys blocking. And Kelvin Benjamin's probably not the best for this, but that's the idea right there. You saw it right there. Kelvin Benjamin streaking for a touchdown. So that's the deep ball. That's something I've been using and something I've seen the community use quite a bit. Now again, it's really simple to stop, and we'll show you how to stop it. But that's the idea, because you can see the streak goes and he pulls the deep safety, and then the deep safety has to choose who do I defend. The slant underneath had the attention of the other guy, and then the post runs right over, and you get the rat catch, and this fast guy, he helps you win the battle. So that's one play. Now, the other play, gun tight flex, it's a quick audible. In my gun tight flex, I use a lot of different formations when I use this type of playbook. I go to the PA post shot, and we're going to go to the same style, same really kind of same way we want to attack. You see, got Teddy Ball Game Gins running the deep post. We streak Cotchery. And this time we put Kelvin Benjamin on a curl. So we leave the play action. We got another guy blocking. So again, we got 7 guys blocking. This takes a little longer to develop, but it's the same idea. This time Cam missed him. Here it is again. Let me show you that. So we'll streak Cotchery, drag curl Benjamin. It takes a little longer to develop. You need time in the pocket. Like, I might not get this off. Yeah, see, I didn't get it off. You need time in the pocket. But you can see, again, you see how the deep post is going to run into space, wide open space. So let's do here. Let's try and hit it one time for you. And Teddy Ball Game again. He's running. Oh, God. So you can see it right out the gate. This is one was a lot harder to run because it takes a little longer to develop. So, but it will work. I know what's causing the problem. If you move Mathis a little bit, it's gonna help it a little bit, boys. So snap of the ball. Here it is. Teddy Ball Game gets a free release. He's going. He got down there kind of fast, and that time, that instance, the deeps, he caught that ball. He caught that ball, ladies and gentlemen. But that's the idea. On one side of the field, you try to keep the safety at bay with a corner or a curl. The other side, you run a streak and a post combination. Let me actually try it with this route by Benjamin here. This could be interesting. I never actually left it like that. Let's see if it works though. It might. We just need to isolate that safety a little bit better. But Lowry's playing pretty well. Ginn is getting down there fast. But that's the idea there. We got one other one that we use. It's in the gun wide trips open formation. This is called PA switch dig. And here's how this one works. So here's cover 3. We streak Olsen. We put Ginn on a slant. And again, we need a lot of time in the pocket for this play to develop. So here it is again. We get a double team, and then he runs over there. And then Kelvin Benjamin streaks free for the big play right there. Again, it's the route combinations that are working there. The deep, it's really the same route combination, even though it's a different play. But like, as on that play, you have one vertical, and you need a post coming from away, and the opposite side is like a slant or a drag. All the same from formation to formation, and you're still having the same success. Now, you want to be able to stop it. Well, here's one way to stop it, is to play man-to-man. Play man-to-man is one quick way to stop it. So if I were to go against man, your defense then blitzes me. And here, there it is. I got Kelvin Benjamin going against two defenders. Vontae Davis will win that matchup every time. And the other way that you can stop it pretty simply is by setting pressure. Setting pressure is the ultimate... it's the ultimate way to defend against it. So let's try it here. Because when you don't give time in the pocket, like that's when things start breaking down. But right in this instance, they got time in the pocket, but still the defender's not feeling. And Kelvin Benjamin's absolute goon. Kelvin Benjamin is absolute goon. Guy is a straight stud. So, moral of the story: if you want to stop these deep balls, you play man to man. You can even do some other things where, like, if I were to go to cover 3 and I know I want my deep safety to defend against Benjamin, I would go there, I'd go to individual, I'd click on Benjamin, and I would spotlight him. So I'm in the cover 3. That's one thing. First thing I would try spotlighting and see if it makes a difference. So here's Benjamin. He's streaking, and look at see how the deep corner this time, the deep safety. It's still one-on-one, but the difference is when you spotlight the guy, your deep corners are going to pay attention to whoever that spotlighted guy is. So now Benjamin didn't run completely free downfield because look at the deep safety now pays attention to him, and he doesn't go to the deep streak, and then he lets the other corner take the deep streak, and he doesn't go to it. So there are tools in the game that are allowing you to defend against it. So it's just about using those tools and getting into them. So a couple different ways to defend against it. Cover 4, also, guys, is going to be pretty consistent. Like, I think sometimes you can get deep on it, but for the most part, cover 4, you're going to have a lot of success. Like, see how the deep safety's still there, and like I'm going to chuck it, and I'm going to have King Kelvin though. But anyways, those are your ways. It's really a defense built, or an offensive play to attack cover 3 blitzing defenses and cover 2s. Cover 4 and 2-man, and then if you spotlight, absolutely lock that down. So it's not something that is undefendable or something you can't beat.